So, welcome back guys to a brand new video. Now today is not really the video to be as happy about because obviously we've got an update on Genesis Part 2 on the release date. We do have a new creature announced, like a tech creature, but at the same time, you know, it's not the best news. But the new Community Crunch 256 has come out, and we're going to be going through everything you need to know about it. But it's a little bit upsetting because you knew we were meant to be getting Genesis in March, and there has been quite a big delay, which for me is quite frustrating because I kind of thought they were going to release it on time this time, but yeah, there's a pretty big delay for all platforms. But anyway, we're going to be going through all of the news you need to know in today's video. So if you do enjoy it, as always, I know when I say enjoy, you're probably going to be annoyed about it, but if you do enjoy with, you know, me bringing you the news, smash that like button. Let's see if we can get over 1,000 likes on today's video. Subscribe if you're new around here, and let's just get in with the news just so I can read through everything Wildcard have said about the update on Genesis Part 2 and the new creature they have announced to us. So anyway, let's just get straight into things. Community Crunch 256 introducing the Void Worm and an update on Genesis Part 2. So we know that we know that you want news on Genesis Part 2, so let's not mince words and let's get straight to it. We've decided to push our final DLC to the release date of May 26 for PC, Xbox, PlayStation, and I don't even know how to pronounce it, like Stadia or whatever, but May 26th. I'm trying to not get upset about it, but that is such a big delay. Like May 26th. Like, I suppose in a way, like Ark 2's coming out next year for 2022. And I suppose in a way they're probably trying to balance out how they release things for the first game. But it's like, oh, Wildcard, like, why say March? Well, it was meant to be, you know, this DLC was meant to be December. And obviously they updated that quite quickly and said it's going to be March. And they gave us a big release date. And May 26th is the new release date. It's really upsetting. And the main thing for me is because I really rushed to get a new PC and I was ready to, you know, record, and I was ready. March was going to be the big month for it. And yeah, there's been a big delay there. So anyway, let's just read through the rest of the stuff they've got. So first and foremost, please accept our humble apologies. We're disappointed and have no doubt everyone eagerly awaiting Genesis 2 will feel that along with us. As we've shared before, the studio transitioned to working remotely near the beginning of last year, presenting some particular constraints. Being entirely virtual is quite challenging for us for various teams with a shift of an in-office workflow. In addition to the complications of working remotely, one challenge has been figuring out how to close the Ark saga faithfully, and from a narrative and a cinematic and end game wise perspective, it's something to close our hearts that we want to honor with the grand finale. This journey we've all taken through Ark Survival Evolved over the past 6 years is important to our players and us, and the extra time will make a massive difference to the quality of Genesis Part 2 and when it lands in your hands, basically. We're passionate about delivering something truly special, and we're confident that this extension will allow us to give you the epic finale you deserve. On that note, we'd like to announce or introduce to you the Void Worm, a powerful, challenging new tame that will soar above the Ark with Genesis Part 2. I struggle to know what to take from that, and I think for me it's that the unknown, in the sense of with release dates, it's like with Wildcard, it's like, is May 26th going to be the release date? And I feel for me, like, I love the team so much. You know, I love the devs, and I get a lot of people in the comment section down below, stop supporting them so much. And I'm like, but like, they're my friends, and I know, you know, they're not just my friends, but like, they're the team that have helped me a lot, and I've seen them grow as a team from starting off from something a lot smaller to building onto something a lot bigger. But then there are times like this where I think, oh, this is so tough. And I know it's a lot of work, but it's like building up fans, you know, over the last few years. It kind of gets to the point where it doesn't feel like as much of a joke. And I know Wildcard are like, lol, yeah, you know, we're not as good with releases, but people want to plan their life and know that good things are coming out at this time, and it's really frustrating when you try and get things in time. And a lot of people thought, what if they actually release this earlier, you know, and they're surprising us, and that's the thing I feel a lot of people got excited by. But to feel like they've delayed it to May is just like, it's not even like early May, it's end of May, nearly June, nearly summertime. What makes me believe, I don't know if a free DLC will be coming out now, but obviously I'll make a video building onto information that I build up closer to that. But anyway, I'll talk about the Void Worm, because I haven't actually seen it myself. This is obviously the Void Worm. Internally, we think Genesis Part 2 as having two significant changes in comparison to Genesis Part 1. These changes are direct result of player feedback. The entire map is open and livable with minimal no build zones that avoid disrupting the overworld and aesthetically pleasing environment. And then structures, items and creatures have been designed to assist and improve gameplay and quality of life for all players, designed to expand the meta in meaningful ways. And then obviously on behalf of the Wildcard team, we want to thank for your ongoing support and passion. We look forward to sharing you Ark Survival Evolved's Ark Survival Evolved 1 final climatic chapter with you, Studio Wildcard. And as you can see, there is an evolution perk from this 26th until the 1st of March, and there's the community corner with lots of things that go on with Ark. Obviously, shout out to all the YouTubers that always support with the building and the how-to videos and stuff. But yeah, I think that's pretty much. Oh, that's pretty cool, that design there. But I think that just ends off. Is that a Rex? Yeah, that is a Rex. Yeah. I think that just ends off. There's enjoy your weekend, Studio Wildcard, and it's like, oh, like Cedric, you know how much I love you and how much support I've got. You know I always do, and the rest of the team. But it's so frustrating sometimes for us, and especially when people say to me as well in the comment section, like, Dom, stop delaying Ark DLCs. I'm like, I don't work for Wildcard. I just, bring you guys news, and it's really frustrating when obviously we see a cool Void Worm and oh my god, I want to play with the Void Worm and stuff, but unfortunately there is a big delay, and I want to hear what your guys' opinion, and I know everyone's opinion, because when you want something in life and then it gets taken away from you, it's like, oh, I hate this, I hate that, and I suppose in a way, yeah, it might be good because we want it to be perfect, and it comes out in May, and then obviously there's less time until we get Ark 2 in the future, and there's not much of, because you don't want to release something in March, and then there's just a whole year of nothing, and Ark gets a bit dry and a bit boring and stuff until the second game. So I understand that they build it more into like the summertime, but it's so frustrating when this DLC was meant to be released in December, and obviously there was a delay in the first one. There was only one delay, and then so this one got moved back to March when they announced it, and now it's May 26th. I mean, I could be a little bit too critical on the release date, but for me, this is such a long time, especially when I plan a series with my friend, get the new PC involved. But yeah, this is what's going on right now. The Void Worm looks extremely cool. We don't actually know how it's. I suppose we can see in the background that it's going to be similar to like a dragon. It's like a void dragon worm thing, which I would have liked a little bit more information in the crunch about the Void Worm, and we're so excited. All I'm going to say to Wildcard after this is, please, in the community crunches building up to May, end of May, can you give us big news on Genesis and give us reveals, give us new creatures that are coming, and I know you want to hide some things, but just give us the information, because as a community we need that, like that keeps us excited for new things coming out, and especially when there's such a big delay. But anyway, I've been talking for way too long, but I wanted to bring this video to you guys at a crazy time at 3 o'clock in the morning, but it is needed, and I'm very sorry, obviously, for me. I know I don't work for Wildcard, but I know there's going to be a lot of players very sad about the news, but it's what we got to do, and hopefully it'll be a great ending to the Ark Survival Evolved 1 story. Thank you for watching, guys. Smash that like button. Let's see if we can smash some crazy like target. Subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. See you guys later.